So observe here. Now I'm going to perform some modifications at this code. Observe here, guys. Okay, observe. Now let me make or write one small statement here as base b3 equals to, that is I am assigning b1 value to b3 and just comment this one. Okay, comment this one. So this part, b1 value is how much? ab12 I am assigning to b3 variable. Now there will be one b3 variable which is having value as what? b1 value. Observe here. Okay, now what is the b1 value? ab12 and it is of type base. b3 value is what? ab12 and both are same, so you can tell that this is referring this object having an address. Strictly it is not address, but I am having a value to reach this particular object. Okay, now observe here. Okay, now let me do one thing. What is that? Equals of b3. Okay, now what is this? Boolean f. Okay, now what happens? I am passing as an argument to equals method as what? b3 value. What is b3 value? ab12. And what is b1 value? On this ab12 I am calling dot equals method. Now observe here, both the reference variables are referring to the same object. Okay, in order to improve the performance of our application, no need to do typecasting and no need to check this one. Okay, observe here, at this example I have taken only 2 members for this class. What if the case, if you are having some 30-40 members, then there will be performance degradance. Okay, of course there will be good performance. Let us bring that one to best, getting the best scenario. Getting, so how to avoid the control not to come this part? Observe here, what I am going to do here is if O equals to this. What is this? This is a keyword which always contains or refers the current object. Now what is the current object here? b1. Getting, so this is what? A keyword. This also will be having the value as what? ab12. So this one will be referring this object. Okay, so if b3, that is b3 value I am passing to whom? To O. Okay, so this is what? ab12. This value is how much? ab12. O value is how much? ab12. If both are same, no need to check their data. Getting, directly you can written what? True. Okay, now observe here. Okay, so let me write that particular statement. Okay, observe here, just write return true. What happens? Because of this return true, it will return the value to this particular caller, and the control will be coming back to this point itself. Getting, now observe here. Okay, now let us compile this piece of code and run it. Observe here, this is the extra statement we have written here, and I have passed b3 as an argument here. Observe here. Okay, let me compile and run that piece of code. Okay, now yes, observe here, same piece of code. Let me change that one as what? Base b3 equals to, what is that? b1. Instead of this statement, put the statement as b1 dot equals of b3. Getting, and add one statement here. What is that? If O equals to this, just do return true. Getting, Now let me compile this piece of code. Still it should return as true, right? Because both the objects are same. Okay, observe. Now let me compile this particular piece of code. Compilation successful. Of course, one second, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, I put that one as what? 0. It's not 0, it is what? Oh, okay. Now observe, let me run. What is the main method class name here? It is base. Okay, now yes, it is true. Observe here, yes mister, you are telling that control is not reaching this one. How can you prove that one? Observe here. Okay, observe here, just add one statement here as SOP hello, getting, and add here SOP of what? Hi, getting. As an output, how many statements you are going to see? If control is not coming or not reaching here, simple thing, you will get hello and just true. If control is not reaching, you will get hi, getting. If control is not reaching this body and if it reaches this one, you will get hi also. Now you should get the output as what? Hello, true, getting. Observe here. Okay, observe. Now put one statement here. What is that? System dot out dot println. What is that? Hello. Now add one more statement down to this one as what? Hi. Okay, now observe here, hello, true. Okay, hello, true is the output. Now observe here, small modification. Now just comment this one. Okay, just comment or just take out this particular statement. Okay, just or else let it be. What is that statement? Whatever it may be, let it be. Now what we are doing, let me uncomment this particular statement. Both are different objects, getting. B1 is what? A different object, and B is what? Other different object, getting, other different object. So the control will even come to this part, getting. So hello, hi, true, getting. After this hello, hi, true will be the output. Observe here. Okay, observe here, O is not referring this. Observe here, I am passing what as an argument to equals method, a different object reference variable, getting. That is reference variable value. Whereas in this scenario I am passing same object, that is same object, getting. Whatever the object I have created at memory, that object reference value only I am passing. But whereas in this case, B1 is this one, B value is what? This one. In earlier case, both are same. Okay, observe here. Okay, now let me comment this one and take this one. Okay, now observe, B dot or else what is that? B1 dot equals of B2. Okay, now observe here, hello, hi, true. Okay, hello, hi, true is the output. Okay, now observe this part. This is what our equals method overriding, which should be overridden to perform what? Two objects data, getting. Two objects data. Now here we are having some small issues. Observe here. Okay, we are having some small issues, getting. If I pass, okay, if I pass a different object instead of base, if I pass a object, what happens? It returns false, getting. If I comment this particular statement, okay, if I comment this particular statement, getting, this if block itself not available, getting. If this if block itself not available, what is the scenario? Simple thing, observe here. Okay, if if we are passing as an argument, getting as an argument to equals method other type of object, what happens means at runtime there will be class cast exception, getting class cast exception. What is that? This O cannot be cast to base, getting here you will be getting that error at this line, whatever the line number we are having for this instruction, the same thing. For this you are recommended to have typecasting knowledge, please refer that one. Okay, now so class cast exception 0 that is O cannot be cast to base. Observe here. Now to raise that exception, what I want to do here is let me pass here other instance variable value a equals to new a. Okay, pass a. Okay, now you will get class cast exception at this statement. Observe, just a minute. Okay, now take out this. So create an object for a, now put here as an argument a and comment this particular statement. Observe here, take out this statement also. Now observe, you will get class cast exception at runtime, getting. Observe here, what is that? A cannot be cast to B. Okay, instead of 0 it is giving A. Of course, underlying object is what here? O. Okay, no issues. Getting. Observe here, class cast exception, you are getting class cast exception. And one more thing is, observe, if I pass here any null value to this equals method, what happens? Getting, what happens? What you are doing here, you are performing typecasting and you are doing some accessing here also, getting. So it will you definitely at some point of time null pointer exception, getting. Now if we pass the null as an argument to equals method, then there will be null pointer exception. Observe here guys. Okay, now pass null instead of a here. Okay, just pass null. Observe here. Okay, test. Now observe here. Okay, null pointer exception at line number 24. What is that? Line number 24. Yes, at typecasting, not even at typecasting. Here you are getting that particular runtime exception. In earlier case it is at line number 23. What is line number 23? This one. Observe this part. Okay, line number 23 and this one. Okay, now so if you pass, so in order to avoid this class cast exception, null pointer exception, you have to maintain this statement. Observe here. Okay, to avoid that null pointer exception and this class cast exception, what we have to do, you have to maintain this particular if block. So null instance of anything always returns false only. Getting. Now let us remove this statement. Now let us check. Okay, the same piece of code I have uncommented only this block. Observe here. Okay, now let me uncomment that one, uncommented, and as an argument I am passing what? First let us pass a. Okay, so you will get false as the output. Observe, getting. Yeah, false. Okay, now if I pass here once again the argument as what? Null, you will get the output as what? False. Observe here. Okay, no null pointer exception and class cast exception as like earlier scenarios. Okay, this is what our equals method overriding. Getting. Equals method overriding. Now observe here, we are having one very important point. What is that means? I'll discuss that with the code. Okay, with the code. What is that means? Observe. Let me take out even this one. Okay, It is just the description. It's very important to our OCJP exam. Okay, OCJP exam. Observe these points carefully, guys. Okay, think that we are having B1 and B as the references. Okay, B1 and B as the references. Let me take out all of these things. Okay, now just B1 and B as the references. Okay, observe. For any two references, for any two reference variables of same type, of same type or different type. Okay, of same type or different type. I'm going to give some conclusions such that consider equals method is overridden exactly, and it should not raise class cast exception as well as null pointer exception. Okay, observe this. For any two reference variable same type or different type, of different type, such that equals method is overridden perfectly. Guys, perfectly. Now observe this part. Observe. So B1 and B are there. Now if B1 dot equals of B equals, B1 dot equals of B returns true means what will be there? Reference values and hash codes. Reference values and hash codes. Let it be 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is the address approximate conversion of integer value is what? Hash code. We have discussed that one at hash code method. Okay, and this one also address conversion, that is address equivalent or approximate integer value conversion is what? Hash code. Okay, address conversion to approximate integer is what? Hash code. Okay, now observe. Okay, now if B1 dot equals of B returning true means what is the meaning? What is the meaning? This one, observe this particular thing. Okay, what is that? Observe here. We are having two objects. Let it be B1 and B. Now I am going to take only one data. I don't want to take this object within this particular instances. Okay, let me make this simple. Okay, let me make this one simple. Sure bet if you go to OCJP, guys. Okay, observe this part. Now observe, if B1 dot equals of B returns true means observe here we are having the data as what? Minus 99. Minus 99. Definitely its addresses will be different. Okay, and equivalent 1 2 3 4 5 0x99f0. What is it? 7 8 9 1 2 3. Okay, now observe here, these two objects reference values are different. These two reference values are different. Then their reference values and their hash codes are what? Different. So observe here, then their reference values, reference variable values are different and their hash codes also different. Now observe when this equals method returns true means if both the objects data is same, right? Both the objects data is same. Now observe, this equals method can also return true at one more scenario. Observe here, what is that means? Now here B1 object is there. Now B1 is referring this one and also B is referring this one, or at memory if you are having such type of scenario, what is the meaning? What is the meaning? It is having one address 0x 1234, hash code is what? 12345. What is that? Reference is what? 1AB12. So can you conclude that references are different? You cannot. I mean, here you are telling it is different, here it is same, and here concluding here hash codes are different. Here hash code is what? Same. So you have to tell one thing, then their references, that is B1 and B object references, may be equal, that is maybe same or different. Getting? So that is the appropriate and meaningful statement to put there. Okay, observe here. Okay, then there means what? B and B. Okay, reference values and hash codes will be, or I can use may or may not be same. Getting? May be same or may not be same. Getting? May be same or may not be same. Getting, guys? May not be same. Okay, now this is our first scenario. Getting? First scenario thing. Now observe here, let's go to the second scenario. Getting? Let's go to the second scenario. If b1 dot equals of b returns false, means what is the meaning? Observe here, if b1 dot equals of b returns false, means what is the meaning? What will be the representation at memory? Only one chance, existing two objects with different content, and this type of memory representation is not possible if equals methods returns false. Observe, it is impossible if both the references referring, same object, means it is impossible to get false from the equals method. So definitely it is the only one scenario, and that the objects representations, observe here, b1 and getting b1 b having j variable value as what? -99, having j variable value as what? 100. Getting? So this is the only one scenario for second situation. Okay, so definitely it is having some different address 12345, and this address is what? 0x98, what is that? 99F0. Getting? And this one 789123, and reference is what here? AB12. This reference is what? 99CB. Getting? Please put the memory representations. This will be simple thing to you. Okay, observe. This is the second scenario. So their reference values and hash codes will be always different. Getting, guys? Will be always different. Okay, what is that? Then the reference values and hash codes will be always different. Getting? Always different. This is the pictorial representation you should bring to your mind if this is the situation. Now let's go for the third scenario. What is that means? If now come on, do it in reverse combination. If the reference values and hash codes are returning or are being as same or equal, then what happens to the equals method? Okay, if b1 and b reference values and hash codes are same means, observe here, we are having only one scenario. What is that? This scenario, reference value of b1 should be same and reference value of b must be same and their hash codes must be same. Getting? This is the only one pictorial memory representation we can bring for this scenario. Getting, guys? Scenario. So now what happens to the equals method? equals method always returns true only. Observe here, b1 dot equals of I. Here the j value will be as what? Minus 99. It will always check what? The content of these two, this object only, always true only. Getting? So what happens then? What is that? Then b1 equals of b, or b dot equals of b1. Getting? b1 always returns true. Getting? Always returns true. And what is the pictorial representation for that third scenario? This one. Observe. Getting? This one, just copy it. More than that, nothing. b1 is referring this one, and b also referring this one. ab 1 2, this one is what? 0x 1 2 3 4, this one 1 2 3 4 5. That's it. Okay, this is the pictorial representation for third scenario. Okay, now take this one. Okay, now let's put this one. Okay, this is the pictorial representation for third scenario. Okay, now let's go for the fourth scenario, that is in reverse combination other scenario. What is that means? Observe what is that means. Observe here. Okay, if b1 and b reference values and hash codes, getting, and hash codes or different. Getting? I want to make them as different. Observe here, this is very important. Think this one and try to imagine the pictorial representation. This will be dead simple. Okay, observe, or different. Getting? Or different, then b1 dot equals of b, or b dot equals of b1 will always returns dash. Observe here. Okay, let us do some analysis here. Okay, now b1 and b reference values and hash codes always different. Getting? So what is the pictorial representation here? This one, that is this one, different objects at memory. Observe here. Okay, now different objects at memory. Getting? This is one object, let it be as b1. Okay, and it is having one address 0x 1 2 3 4. Let it be the equivalent or approximate integer value is what? Hash code. Okay, let it be as what? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and this is what? Address. Okay, 99f0. Equivalent integer value is what? 78912 Okay, now observe. Okay, this is what? B, having different reference value. This one is what? AB12. What is the value here? Observe here. Here you are going to raise two types of different objects with small change. Observe here. What is that means? Observe carefully, friends. Okay, j equals to first scenario. Observe here, minus 99. Getting? Minus 99. Now in this case, b1 dot equals of b and b dot equals of b. What does equals method returns? Always true. Always true. If the content is same, means it will return true only. Okay, so it will return true. Getting? It will return true. I have written. Still I didn't finalize. Observe, still we didn't finalize that one. Okay, now think that one of my programmer has changed the value to 99. Observe here, if b1b reference values and hash codes are different. Yes, hash codes are different, and b1 and b reference values are also different. Then what happens if b1 dot equals of b is called, and what happens if b dot equals of b1 is called? What happens? It will return false. Getting? It will return false. Getting? I'm changing the fill in the blank. Getting? So what is the appropriate statement to tell here? This is first scenario, this is what second scenario within this fourth one. So we cannot tell what happens to the equals method, that is it may return true or either false. Okay, so will return either true or false. Okay, that is the appropriate answer to be written over here. Returns what? Either, getting, returns either true or false. Getting, guys? Either true or false is the answer to this particular scenario. See, observe here, just state only one thing. Okay, no need to remember all of these things, just remember the first thing. What is that? If consider two reference variables such that equals method has been overridden. And also one more thing, what is that? It can be same type or it can be the different type. Here I am taking same type. Getting? Here I am taking the same type. Okay, so now okay, here you might be getting the trouble. Okay, you might be getting, yes, same type or different type, no issues. Okay, same type or different types, we are just checking the content. Okay, now observe here, what is that? First scenario is what? If b1 dot equals of b returns true, means what is the only two pictorial representations, one is this one and the other one is what? This one. So codes and reference values can be same or different. Okay, and if b1 dot equals of b returns false, means what? Definitely both the objects are what? Different objects, and even they can be as what? Different types. Observe, they can be even different types. And here if you do observe, even at first case we can tell. Okay, yeah, it is correct. Okay, no need to modify anything. Okay, now just observe. Yeah, b1 dot equals of b returns true means this one. Okay, this one. So here what is that? b1 dot b b1 dot equals of b returns false, means this is the only one scenario for the pictorial representation. Their hash codes will be always different and reference values also always different. Getting? Will be always different. Okay, and this same is for this one. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, may not be, maybe same or may not be same. Okay, now if their reference values and hash codes are same, means what's the meaning? This pictorial representation. Getting? This pictorial representation, equals method always returns true. Okay, and if they are different, means we don't know whether it may be returning true or it may be returning false. These are the two scenarios here to get considered by we guys. Okay,